Hello and what is going on, lovely people of the internet? It is HOOTMONEY here with another video for you guys today. Today we are going to be talking about Wish stock or ContextLogic. This is another one of those meme stocks, hyped up stocks. People are gonna yell at me for calling it a meme stock, but we all know that Wall Street Bets loves this stock, so miss me with all that. This thing is a meme stock. Anyways, guys, this stock has been running as of recent, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are wondering whether you should buy, sell, hold, do whatever with this stock. So we're going to be looking at a few of these fundamentals, some of the short interest, and even do a technical analysis on Wish stock as well. So there's a lot that we are going to be covering in this video. And guys, forgive me if I miss out on a few of these catalysts, and feel free to inform me in the comment section below, because like I said already, this is my first time taking a look at Wish stock, and I am not an expert by any means, not a financial advisor. Nothing I say in this video is advice. And guys, you should sign up for my Discord using the links in the description and the pinned comment section, where we talk about stocks each and every single day there, and we do due diligence, and we are very well informed. It is 100% free, so check that out using that link in the description in the pinned comment section. And guys, leave me that early like on the video, because liking the video helps me out with the YouTube algorithm, helps promote this stock on YouTube, so those early likes on the video are highly appreciated. Anyways, guys, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, we're up 5.84% on the day as we speak, sitting at around $14.87 per share. Now, we saw highs on the day of upwards of $15 per share, and like a lot of these meme stocks, every single dollar is a new resistance point, so there was definitely some selling pressure. However, we are still looking strong on the day. Now, moving over to FinViz, where we get a perspective of some professional technical analysis, we can see that there was this long-term resistance point where it was at this pink line right here, which can indicate that we have gone into a bullish uptrend. Another huge catalyst we can see from this technical analysis perspective is that this 20 SMA, which is this pink line right here that is following the stock price, as well as this 50 SMA, which is this orange line right here, you can see that they are about to cross, which signals that we are moving into a short-term uptrend. Now, my warning to everyone who is currently jumping on ship of a stock that is up, you guys can see right here, we are up 91% on the month in terms of this stock price, and whenever something jumps up that much, there is some added risk involved, because there are people who have made profit in the short term and they want to take profit. So seeing that this thing's up 91%, be careful, buy on dips, and just don't get too greedy. The implied volatility for at the money weekly call options is 177%, so that just shows the volatility and risk that comes along with owning this stock, so make sure you guys know that before getting invested. Anyways, guys, getting a different perspective on the technical analysis of Wish, you can see that there is a strong resistance point right here at the $15 mark. We saw selling pressure before, so you can think that in the short term it may revert back down to this 25 EMA line of $14. That's probably the worst case scenario, because as you guys can see, every time this thing has shot up, it's reverted down to that 25 EMA. So that would be a decent price point if you want to get in on the short term. Over here, around $14 per share, I can definitely see this thing bouncing strong off of. Anyways, guys, timing the market's hard. Technical analysis is BS for the most part. So that brings me to the next point. If you want up to $70 in free stock just for signing up and depositing at least $1, use the links in the pinned comment section or in the description to sign up for Public. Public is a stock investing brokerage / social media, and it's awesome to use. It has the cleanest user interface of any stock investing application on your phone, and it's also a social media, so it's like Twitter and StockTwits combined into Robinhood all at the same time. But they have amazing customer service. They don't sell your trading data. They don't do payment for order flow. They don't do any of that. They rely off of your tips alone, so you know they're gonna be giving you the best possible service. I love Public. Get up to $70 using those links in the description and pinned comments section, and let's get back into the video. Wish is getting a lot of attention due to it being fundamentally undervalued. Wish doesn't have high short interest like some of these other meme stocks. It's not looking at being a short squeeze type stock. It's looking at being a great undervalued play. And we can even take a look at that just by looking at what it's done since it IPO'd. It IPO'd over here at around $20 per share. It bumped up all the way to $31 per share until it got sold off like absolute crazy, reaching a minimum of $8 per share, and it's currently rallying back. And I think Wish is honestly, just by looking at its fundamentals, very, very strong growth company in the e-commerce space. It's had increased revenue over the past year. It didn't have a strong income statement in 2020. However, in the past years, it did have a strong income statement, and a lot of that was to do with it going public in 2020. So I wouldn't look at that too much. However, it's looking good. They have a lot of cash. They don't have too much debt. And they are just a very, very strong company with a motivated board. So I am a fan of Wish in the long term, even at these elevated price levels on the month. I think this one, if you hold it for a long time, it'll definitely do you justice. Again, not a financial recommendation, but I do agree with the due diligence that Wish is undervalued because it is in the fast growing e-commerce space. And a lot of the reason that it has been beat up so badly is because a lot of these IPO stocks and SPAC stocks really took a hit in the first half of 2021, and Wish was no exception to that. It IPO'd in the latter half of 2020, I believe, and it also saw that huge correction in these IPO stocks. You can take a look at SPACs. Anything that IPO'd really did take a hit, so Wish was no exception, like I said, and the volume has definitely picked up a lot. There has been immense trading volume with the uptick in mentions on Wall Street Bets, which we'll take a look at right now. As you guys can see, here we are on swaggystocks.com, and you can see that Wish is the #1 stock in terms of comment volume, right in front of Workhorse and Clover. And it's crazy because AMC and GameStop are now in positions 7 and 8 respectively, and that is pretty insane because those ones were the initial pop-off stocks, and now they are definitely losing some social sentiment. Stocks like Clover, Workhorse, and Wish are taking over the top 3 spots, and people are looking for that next play. So people think Wish and Workhorse are going to be doing well. I personally love Workhorse. If you want to see more videos on Workhorse, I've basically been covering that short squeeze every day for the past 2 weeks, and a huge part of my community is big on Workhorse, so I personally like that one even better than Wish right now. However, Wish is not doing bad by any means, and I think it can definitely hit that $20 price point. As of today, there was some unusual call option activity at the $16.50 strike price expiring this Friday on July 2nd. You can see that the open interest is 813, and that daily volume is 300,000 guys. So someone is betting big, so that's definitely something to take into consideration. There was also someone who did $40,000 on a put option, but that doesn't expire until the end of July. So in the short term, people are definitely bullish on Wish, and that momentum is likely to keep going as long as there's no huge fundamental correction in the stock market, which will completely shift the sentiment for not only Wish but other stocks as well. So I wouldn't be too worried. I think in the short term, this thing definitely has some more room to run. As far as short-term price targets go, if we break this $15 resistance level, which I think we might do, using this Fibonacci retracement level to get to that 38.2% price point, it would be $17.50 per share. However, there hasn't really been too much strong support or resistance at that price level. So I think that in the short term, if we get to this 50% level at $20 per share, that would be the next price target for Wish. As you can see over here, there was some huge resistance when this thing had a dead cat bounce during its fall off in the recent months. So I think that the next time we'll see a major sell-off, a similar sell-off to this $15 level, will be at the $20 level. So short term, look for that $20 level as a price target. Anyways, guys, Wish is a fun stock. I'm looking forward to learning more about this, doing some more fundamental analysis, because it's definitely looking like a fundamentally undervalued growth stock in the long term. This is one that I would pick up for the long term, as I am a long-term investor at my heart. This day trading stuff is fun, but in the end, we're here to make money and build wealth over the long term. So Wish is definitely a good candidate for that. Since this thing has been running, there's always the potential for a short-term pullback, but that shouldn't be shaking you out, as we already know that this is a highly volatile stock, and these short-term pushes and corrections and pullbacks are things that happen constantly. And with that said, just don't be too concerned in the short term. If you were to just buy shares rather than call options, you wouldn't lose as much sleep at night, because this thing is fundamentally undervalued in my opinion. And if you just held it for the long term, I don't think you'd be too bad off. With that being said, I do think this is a meme stock by definition. It has the #1 comment volume on Wall Street Bets. So even though people do think it's undervalued fundamentally, and I agree with that, it is definitely a meme stock. So that is also a risk or a catalyst, whatever you see it as. And I just think this one's going to be a fun one to follow. Remember, guys, if you guys have anything to add to this video, either leave a comment on this video or join my Discord and we can chat about it. I had fun making this video. I'm excited to see what ContextLogic or Wish does in the coming weeks. And like the video, subscribe to the channel, and sign up for those links in the description and pinned comment section for Discord or public, where you get up to $70 in free stock just for depositing at least $1. Guys, that's about it for the video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.